I'm just excited to get to work on it, you know? I mean, I'm assuming I'm gonna be made editor-in-chief for, like, graphical man-in-chief and get to, like, whip people and throw coffee in people's faces and stuff like that. I'd like that to maybe be in part of my title, something about it's okay that this guy throws coffee in your face of chief, maybe would be my title. So they just called me up and said, hey, have you ever heard of us? And I said, well, that's a weird way to start a phone conversation. You know, how about, hello, who am I speaking with, that sort of thing. And they said, oh, excuse me, hey, Strongbad, we're Telltale Games. Have you ever heard of us? At which point I, hung up the phone. But then they called back, and we got talking, and they said they had some graphics, and like an explosion, and a blade. They could do a blade in a game. That really floored me. So I signed on board, and they're sort of having me out. Gonna set me up in my own office. I told them that the corner office was not good enough for me, so it'll probably be like my own floor, or maybe like the roof. Maybe I'll just be on the roof of the building, so it's like there's no corners. It's like how a circle is made up of a bunch of, lines, sort of. It's like my office will be made up of all corners. My office is the absence of corners. Oh, thank you, lowly doorman.
Strongbad? Hi.
Here we go. This is gonna be the best job I ever had.
And here is your office.
This sucks. Greetings, ladies and hot moms. Please stop clawing at your screen. Why? Can't believe that Homestar gets an entire poorly made float.
No, Strongbad!
Hey there! I'm Strongbad, and allow me to introduce you to my biceps. Iron Jeremy and Steel Danielle. They go with me most every place. I like to wreak havoc, wreck shop, and rock parties. Now get out of my face!
So, what, Jim, what? Integrity? Listen, you tell your kid you tell your kid the game deserves a 90. I don't care. He came to our party, he ate our hummus and pita bread. He owes us. Yeah, no, I don't care. I don't care ethics. That's just baloney. It's 2008. You tell the kid if he wants to dip his celery in any more Telltale veggie dip, he's giving the thing a freaking 90. All right, thanks. Don't use that.
Guitars take flight, wearing my tightest pants because it's midnight.
I wouldn't like to call myself a judgmental person, but I gotta say, I'm a little uncomfortable with Strongbad, and I think it would be fair to say that he's got a bit of an attitude problem. I think he's been making people feel uncomfortable, kind of making comments under his breath, yelling at people. I mean, just yesterday he shouted at me to make him coffee, and this guy hasn't even introduced himself to me yet.
So this is my first time working at a video game company, and I didn't realize it was all dudes. And so when I found out that we were going to do Strong Bad, I was like, oh wow, that's really going to be, you know, Dudeville around here. But then I actually found out that Strong Bad is a very feminine guy.
He keeps kind of walking by and, hey, you want to join me in the hot tub? And it's kind of like, have you read the sexual harassment handbook? I don't think so.
Strong Bad, he's like the kid with no shirt, right? I mean, I'm all for like casual days, but you know, that's kind of unhygienic, man.
When he first started working here, he was like our air conditioning had stopped working, so it was a really hot day, and we started putting fans everywhere. And he thought it was a great idea to turn the fan on people's desks, and all the paper just started like flying everywhere. So and he just kind of pointed and left, and people had to pick it up, and I didn't appreciate that too much.
So I kind of don't know what to make of the guy. I really don't think it's a fit. I mean, he must have known someone to get the job here, because it really doesn't make sense.
I like practical jokes. I think they're funny, you know? It's just, there's two things. Don't ruin all my mints. Like if you want to take a couple mints and have a little mint fight or make a little mint man, that's totally cool. I don't mind at all, that's fine. But don't like render all of my mints inoperable.
And you know, like when you take the last of the pot, you're supposed to refill it. He kind of doesn't do that. I mean, maybe it's because he's too short to reach the coffee or something. I don't know. But we can get him a footstool and he can like climb on it and I don't know, like make some new coffee instead of just letting it sit there. That would be kind of nice.
And the other thing is, don't put glue in my hair. Don't put glue in my hair.
I don't even know what he does.
Oh, that's great that you left a can of frozen shaving cream in my desk. Now all of my papers are all messed up.
You know, and it's not like, oh, you can't take a joke, because I can take a joke. If it's funny, I can completely take a joke. But if it's something that takes 2.5 hours to clean out, then that's not a joke.
There's no coffee. And then I make a new pot of coffee, and then Strong Bad kind of just comes and drinks it all.
I'm really glad that he's here. I think he's working out great. A lot of great ideas, and I think it'll come together. It hasn't been too. I mean, he's new. He's new, and it takes a little time to learn. And when you come in with ideas that are as powerful as that, it's going to throw some people off their game a little bit. But yeah, I think it's going to work out fairly well. I'm glad he's here.
Is that the intern kid with the mask, boxing gloves, down in the cellar? We keep him down in the basement. I don't really. I thought his name was Eddie. I don't really work with him much. I just assumed he was one of the investors' kids.
I'm one of the designers working with Strong Bad to create Strong Bad's cool game for Drive to People. He's got a lot of good. He's got a lot of ideas, and we're working hard to make that work. At first, it was going pretty good. He and all of the designers here at Telltale would have regular meetings where we'd get around and talk about what we're going to make and how we're going to put this game together. And it seemed to be going okay. And then Strong Bad decided he wasn't going to come to the meetings anymore.
Okay, so I get it. He's the kid from Vitalectrics, right? I'm not supposed to talk about. I've been advised not to speak about Vitalectrics. You know, there's a little hostile takeover thing that they were accusing us of, but I mean, who would take over those idiots?
What he's decided to do is wait till I leave my desk, and then he'll come by and just leave some concept art behind. So here is what we have to work with, along with his helpful director's notes. So yeah, we're trying. we're trying.
Okay, that's it. I have had it. It's time to take matters into my own hands. Those Telltales won't know what hit them. Now it's time to put Operation Open Source Code into effect. That's right. I'm gonna steal the source code. Then I can hand it over to the boys at Videlectrix who know what good graphics are all about. Exit. I think that stands for Extra Intelligent Total Security System. That last part is implied. Jig, 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 jig. Look at this guy's desk. Why don't you quit living in the past, man? Look at this guy's desk. Why don't you quit living with your parents, man? I think this is where they keep the source code. Jackpot! Now let me just put it on my recordable media. Where won't you go? Where's the slot? Domination! I have all the files I need! Ooh, the candy drawer. I'll just help myself. Whoop. But my glove is stuck. Come on, sugar daddy. Come on, stupid candy. Good morning. Just nothing. Same type deal. Hi, Grossman.
What's this for again? You're not the Wall Street Journal. Yeah, could you get out of my office? Now.
Hey everybody, my name's Strongbad from Telltale Games, and I'm the lead designer and girlfriend haver for Strongbad's cool game for attractive people. Now the clip you're about to see is just after I've upgraded my shark gun to shoot live sharks instead of just floppy, dead formaldehyde sharks. No, these are some real snappin' hungry live sharks. Let's all watch. Bust out your breaking and entering shoes, Ronaldo. We've got a paycheck to rescue! That was clearly the wrong clip. Those developer guys probably slipped it in there as a practicals joke. Anyways, let's move on to the good stuff. The next bit of gameplay footage is when my jetpack craps out on me in midair and I have to avoid the orchestra of squids and land safely on Pom Pom's belly. Let's watch. Nothing. What the crap? Alright, never mind. I'm moving on to the big guns. This is a clip from the finale. I only got 2 words for you. Robot pants. Oof. That's it! Show's over! Oh, stupid gameplay footage. See what Videlectrix has to say about this. Hello?
Hello, Videlectrix.
What's the deal? I thought everything was taken care of.
Here, why don't I fax you over the gameplay we were able to salvage?
You're gonna fax me some gameplay footage?
Sure, we do it all the time.
Alright, fax it over. Maybe I can use that to show some good gameplay footage. What is this crap?
Well, I'm sorry, Strongbad, I can't help you.
Remember those discs I sent you? Do you have any idea what I went through to get those?
Well, there wasn't a whole lot of gameplay on those discs.
What do you mean? I sent you like 25 of those things.
You shut your mouth!
Ugh. Looks like I'm gonna have to tear Telltale a new one. Verbally, of course. Cool game! Strong Bad's cool game! Not box look under game! Or green bushes game! What is that mess? You told me you could do a blade! A blade! I thought a dialogue tree was the name of some cool alien sentient plant thing! And you, ugly glasses Telltale! You said that point and click meant pointing a gun and clicking the trigger! And thank goodness we didn't decide to name it Strong Bad's Cool Game, developed by attractive people! You guys are the ugliest scrubs I've ever seen! Okay, calm down. Keep it together. Here's what you do to save this game from certain doom. Fade in. Interior. Awesome video game. Day. In a world where reality and video games have merged in a pixelated cataclysm. Can Beefy, Robot Pant and Strongbad restore order to the galaxy, save the princess, and slay the dragon? That's, all I got. I'm gonna go find the sandwich cart guy.
Yeah.
Oof.
In a world where reality and video games have merged in a pixelated cataclysm, can Beefy Robot Pant and Strong Bad restore freedom to the galaxy? Save the princess.
I'm a wizard, not a princess.
Princess!
Wizard!
And slay the dragon. Find out in 8-Bit is Enough.